So we keep in touch definitely. बात तो हम करते रहते हैं. बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं मिलते हैं, लेकिन I think whenever we meet, I think we just pick it up from there. In fact, अभी जब हम मिले set पर, ऐसा नहीं लगा कि hi, how are you? Because ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं. It just feels like we just pick up from where we left it. In fact, अभी साक्षी का यही फ़ोन आया कि हम लोग reunion plan करते हैं. हमने जिम्मेदारी दे दी है गौतम को, who played Gaurav, and he's most enthusiastic. I will not be surprised if we meet like immediately. I learned on the job. Kahani is something that I learned every bit of what I did on the job. That's the beauty. I'm an impulsive actor, so I intuitively just went about feeling the character, feeling the story, feeling the responses of other actors, just made Pallavi. Other than that, how have I grown is, I don't know, I'm still trying to find out, I just recently shot a film, and every time I do something new, I feel that I am a beginner and I have to start again. And also because I don't work that often now, that इतने लंबे लंबे ब्रेक हो जाते हैं, तो मुझे हर बार यही लगता है कि मैं नई शुरुआत कर रही हूँ. And I literally feel like nervous and I feel like the chills. Yes, because if I calculate, I was doing 6 to 7 shows at that time, 2 daily soaps, and I used to do 4-5 weekly shows at that time as well. So plus traveling, I burnt myself. I have never said no to anything. By the time I wanted to have my child, I had been so satisfied with the work I did that then, because when I'm somewhere, I want to focus on that. When I decided that I want to now become a mom, I wanted to focus on that, and that became a project for me. So I'm just like that, wherever I am, I give it my all. Yeah. Not really. It's now that I have started to, because my daughter's 10 now, and I've also done a lot of work with her, on myself. Now I feel that, okay, I don't mind now balancing. But up till now, I did not. Because, कब ये feel होता है? When one is not satisfied in work, I think I did all. I saw all. I conquered all. At that time, there was nothing more for me that I felt that I could do. So at the point that I left it, I was so ready to just take that break. I don't think, I also want to add one more thing. I am ambitious, but not only in one area of my life. Whenever one uses the word ambitious, one uses it professionally. But that's not true, because we are not just one professional person. There are so many facets to us. So I'm such an ambitious person that I may not be an ambitious actor only. That I was so ambitious about being a mom. I was so ambitious about traveling. I was so ambitious about learning more. I started working very early, so I've been studying psychology. So I counsel so many people. So I'm just so ambitious about so much more, about being, I got married after that. Then I was, I wanted to give time. Then, I think I have been living my ambitions. I thought, I wasn't very sure if I'll end up looking like that. But somewhere, the energy that the character brings, or even the thought that, okay, this is what we are here for today, I ended up looking like that. I used to have permed hair for a long bit in Kahani, but I wasn't planning to create that, but it just happened. I think the energies just flowed in that way for it to happen. Surreal, because ऐसे लगा जैसे time बीता ही नहीं. So it was like suddenly लगने लगा कि time बीतना is also relative. One thinks that time has passed, and one thing is so beautiful, that we are so pretense free with each other, that we don't have to show overtly excited to see you, because there is just that genuineness between us, that we're just happy to see each other. And it really felt like, I was telling her, जब हम बैठे थे and the director was saying something, it felt like ये तो कहानी ही चल रहा है और तो मैं तुमको रोज ही मिलती हूँ. What I think worked was the genuine, heartfelt feelings for each other. There was respect. We were genuinely working to better the scene. There was so much upmanship between Parvati and Pallavi, but that never interfered with Sakshi and Shweta. We never were Sakshi and Shweta when we were doing that. What Sakshi and Shweta were respect for each other and working to better the scene for the show. उसके बिना वो मैजिक नहीं हो सकता, you know, because the bond that came through, the lack of the bond that showed the bond, is, if in looking at hindsight, how is it possible to create, and you know, especially between two women to get along only is so difficult. No, you don't need to be doing a kahani ghar ghar ki for that. And so yeah, there were no ego hassles ever. जब हम थप्पड़ मारते थे एक दूसरे को तो हम रियली थप्पड़ मारते थे. Yeah, there was never a fake slap ever. और जब थप्पड़ लग जाता है ना तो you know suddenly one can feel offended. Never. I don't ever remember, and I can very clearly say that even for Sakshi, even though we've never spoken about it, that she would have never felt offended. So I think there was a lot of, there were no pretense. As people, we were not pretentious. Even now, we are not. The fan moment nahi keh sakti because they were not thinking they were fans. So I have a lot of moments like that because you know this was one of the first few, first ही बोल सकते हैं ना कि दौर शुरू हुआ था डेली सोप्स का और दौर शुरू हुआ था zoom into close-ups का. I remember there was this time when every episode used to end on my face like this much with that cunning expression, and as the story progressed, you know, doing other things, रोज किसी को अपने घर के अंदर ऐसे इतना क्लोज अप देखना, people started thinking we are a part of their lives, and it was a first of the everyday. They got so engrossed that they felt they were only in our household. So when they would meet me, I have had to save myself from being slapped. I'm surprised how I have not been slapped because so many people they were not like kind of patronizing me by saying, oh, we like your work. They genuinely hated me. And I think that was amusing for me, that they are not able to draw the line between the actor and the character that I am. They feel I am that person. And I was like, wow. They are convinced like far beyond my expectations. So, how wonderful, na? अब तो लोगों को समझ में आ गई है कि ये एक्टर है, तब नहीं समझ में आती थी. No plans yet. No, we shot for a short film together. Cheers. That's about it. Yes. I would say that I'm as excited as you are to watch Kahani, and this time we are going to watch it together. And please reach out to me if you want to say something, and yeah, I'll be happy to respond.